Hello, Sagittarius. This is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading from January 23rd through the 31st of 2023. We start out with the Hierophant representing Taurus. This talks about doing the right thing, doing what is the best thing for you and following those rules or those procedures or those policies, right? I feel like this is a strong yes to whatever questions I don't answer. But if you have a question, this is a yes, okay? There's commitments here. As long as you believe and use your knowledge, that will be successful for you, okay? But let's continue. We have the Knight, or the King of Wands, sorry, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So that's definitely in your energy here. This talks about you being focused on either your career or money or maybe your business if you're an entrepreneur, because King of Wands is definitely that energy here. It's very very energetic, very someone who thinks very positive and who has an entrepreneur spirit, okay, and one that just kind of takes control of everything and just moves forward. You may be feeling a little motivated this week. I also feel that don't, I mean, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm getting the message of don't be impulsive with your finances, okay? Let's see what else, Spirit, do we have for Sagittarius, career, money, finance, partnerships, and relationships. Yes, look at that. 7 of Swords. There could be some deceit around you with the 7 of Swords being here. Because what I'm getting is, when it comes to your finances, yeah, just be careful with that. I do see an employer kind of checking on you or checking on your background if you're looking for work. I do feel irritation here when it comes to, I don't see it in relationship too much, but I see it in career. Your job, I do see trust issues, and I do see some deceit there, and I just feel like there's a lot of sneakiness around this energy here. And because the Hierophant is here, and I do feel this is more of your place of work or business, okay? What else, Spirit? Does Sagittarius need to know? Whoa, yeah. The Moon card representing Pisces. A lot of unknowns here. A lot of unknowns that are causing confusion for you because you don't know. You're more of that energy of, I need to take control of where I'm going, what I'm doing, and if I don't know where that is, you get a lot of confusion and you get frustrated with that. So I'm picking that up with this card here because I just feel like there's a lot of uncomfortableness here, and I just feel like don't jump to conclusion, don't get impulsive here, okay? Because you could make the same mistake here. I do feel like there is some kind of deception here, or some anxiety and something that you might be fearful of, something that might be happening here, okay? And I just feel like just really trusting your intuition here, okay? Wow, the Chariot in reverse. This represents a Cancer, and it doesn't have to be, but the Chariot in reverse is where we're not seeing progress, okay? A lack of direction. And remember, I talked about you like to have control and know the next step. And not having that control makes you feel a little confused, a little like irritated. Well, here it is. There's a lack of self-control. There's that lack of control here. There's a lack of direction here. Feeling blocked, you wanting to take that next step, but you're just not sure what to do. So I just feel like you just need to just one thing at a time, okay? Don't be forceful, don't be impulsive, because that's going to cause failure. That's going to cause something to crash, okay? Don't rush into financial agreements or contracts here. Is what I'm seeing. I did feel like that earlier in the reading. So just be careful with that as well. Honestly, I do feel that if you're going through a situation at work and you're just like, okay, why is such and such leaving? Why is such and such leaving? There's a lot of people that might be leaving the company, and then that's raising red flags to you. don't jump to conclusion here is what I'm getting as well. And as far as relationship, I don't feel like there's dishonesty in that. I just feel like you need to just take it slow here and don't be impulsive, okay? You have the High Priestess is really telling you to trust your intuition when it comes to something here, okay? Whatever that might be, but don't be impulsive about it and don't jump to conclusions. Like, don't try to make something that's something out of nothing is what I'm getting here. There is going to be information though that you're going to find out that is going to be very beneficial for you. Again, I'm seeing be careful with finances. Don't share your, financial situation with anybody. What else, Spirit, do we have for Sagittarius? Career, money, finance, business, and relationships. What do we have for? Okay, yeah. So 9 of Wands is where we're kind of feeling, certain kind of way. We want to, there's anxiety here. There's fear. There's doubt. There's a lot going on here with the 9 of Wands, right? We're feeling some kind of way. Worry. Maybe there's just been a setback where there's battles there always going and your anxiety level is up there. Okay. But this is saying, you're close to finding answers and solutions. Don't jump to conclusions and don't be impulsive about doing that thing, okay? Now, we do have the 5 of Swords. We're feeling a little unsure of something. We're confused about something here, okay? We're feeling a little unsure, which makes us feel a little unstable. I do feel like there's a lot of mixed feelings. I do see deceit around work. So I do feel like, be careful with that. And I feel like you want to walk away. I do feel like you're just ready to go, especially with that 7 of Swords energy here, this going across like this. I do feel like you're just ready to walk away from this and just start over is what I'm picking up here. What else, Spirit, do we have for Sagittarius? Career, money, finance, and okay. Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is about communication. This is about messages coming in. This is about being alert about your situation, okay? There is somebody with dark hair, and I feel like you need to just be truthful and direct with this person, but be patient with this person, okay? If you're waiting on some news, there could be a delay in that, okay? I'm not saying that you're not going to get the news, but I see a delay in that. Let's clarify, and I'm going to take a drink really quick. All right. My universe, Holy Spirit, and guardian angels, please clarify this reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, January 23rd through the 31st of 2023, please. Clarify honesty and integrity. Zodiac sign of Sagittarius, please. So, let me grab these cards I found. Of course, these are too many, so we're going to put them back in the deck and shuffle again. All right, Spirit, let's talk about the 7 of Swords for, whoa. Queen of Cups. Really trusting your intuition here, okay? I feel like there's a lot of emotions here, but I feel like you just need to really trust your intuition when it comes to something, okay? Especially with that High Priestess and the Moon next to these cards here, like that. Definitely trust your intuition. Yes, I do feel like you need to. All right, Spirit, let's talk about the 9 of Swords. I mean, the 9 of Wands for Sagittarius. Why is this 9 of Wands here? 4 of Pentacles. You want to hold on to what you have. You're worried about how your finances, okay? Especially with that 4 of Pentacles being there. In that 9 of Wands, it's like you're being very cautious about your money and how you make your money right now. I do feel that you're worried about it. So you might be worried about your employment or your business, something here to do with how you make your money. And so you're trying to hold on to it as much as you can. And Two of Cups, partnerships, relationships. And yeah, I am seeing that this could be, you know, it could be in a relationship situation. But I honestly feel this is something to do with work, with how you make your money. And I just feel like, you know, I think we need to come up with a plan that is going to be something that is going to be potential for your future, okay? So coming up with a plan here of how you make your money or saving your money for something, I do see that that needs to happen. And I feel like, you know, don't give up just because you've been going through something or there's changes happening around you. Know that there's something that is going to be, you're going to be, remember I told you that there's some kind of something that is going to make you aware of something. So just be open to what's coming up and things will fall into place for you. Chariot in reverse, please. What is this Chariot in reverse about for Sagittarius? All right, let me grab this really quick. Chariot, whoa. Okay, the Hermit, yeah. So really taking time out here and just kind of do some evaluation and reflection about what you're going to do. You know, having a plan here. And know that with your knowledge, you're going to get that clarity that you need that's going to help you to move forward. So if you're not feeling that you have that control to move forward or the lack of, it says, you know what, now's the time for you to kind of step back, meditate, clear your mind from the everyday life, and you know, so that you can connect spiritually and emotionally, you know, with one, and be able to plan, be able to say, okay, if this happens, then I have this plan. If this happens, this plan, you know, this, have a direction of some sort and write it so that you don't forget it. That way, if you know, okay, if this doesn't happen, then okay, great, then this is the next step I'll take. But if this happens, this is the step that I'll take to move this way, you know? And when we write it down, we visualize it, we'll feel better because we know that it's there. And then when we need to come back to it, because sometimes what happens is we get overwhelmed with stuff and we forget what those plans were or what we wanted to do. And so if it's written down, then you can go back to it and be like, oh, this is exactly what needs to you know, where we need to do next. And then make sense of that plan and then carry those steps out. Like, how do I accomplish that? You know, and create the steps that in order to get to that next plan or that next level, okay? We have the King of Wands that talks about, well, first of all, that's Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, so very much in your energy here. But the King of Wands is somebody who's very focused and determined to make things happen, right? They're very strong-willed, and I feel like you are. I just feel like when there's an unknown, especially with the moon being here, and you're not sure what's going on in that particular situation, it causes the confusion. But I feel like once you realize things, and again, having a plan, you're able to make things happen for yourself and in this situation. Let's talk about the Five of Swords. Why is this here, please, for Sagittarius, this Five of Swords? Why? Whoa. Six of Pentacles. It definitely has to do with your work, okay? It definitely has to do with that type of energy. You know, when we're unsure of our finances and where it's coming from and if we're able to continue, you know, with this job, this is what this is, okay? But know that I feel like things are going to balance out for you. I feel like right now, just because it might be the first steps of the situation, whatever's happening, right? So for instance, if you see layoffs happening and you're like, oh no, are they going to lay us off? Or, you know, if things are happening, then you freak out and you lose sight of things. And then sometimes we're a little impulsive and we make decisions that are not very good for us. So just hang tight. Create a plan of action, definitely. And then trust your intuition when it's coming, when it's whatever it's saying to you. And know that things are going to work out. Things are going to balance out for you. Okay? Yeah, see, unsure. That Five of Swords is there. We're unsure of something here. We're not, you know, and it definitely has to do with your finances, with your job. There could be trust issues. There could be conflict there. But there's something here, okay? So definitely here, Sagittarius, what this energy is saying is that you just need to be aware of things, be alert of things, especially with this page of swords. Ask questions if you're unsure. Not that they'll give you the right answer, but read between the lines, okay? That's the energy I'm picking up. The next card you have is that Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very focused, right? And with her, she uses her connections to find things out, okay? So that the curiosity, the communication, it's being unafraid to speak up and ask questions, and this way you know what you need to do. And so that's kind of the energy I'm picking up here. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to, be upfront with things, okay? I hope this was insightful. Be blessed, and we'll talk soon.